Alright, so for the different versions with the HDD in the SSD drive, so the differences are, I couldn't find too many similarities, so I'm going to start with the differences. Um, so the SSD drives do not have any moving parts, and they tend to be in a lot smaller forms of gigabytes. Like the sizes that it has are never as big. Um, the SSD is specifically for um, how the computer runs, making the computer run better, while the HDD drive is for storage. Well, one similarity is that they do both hold storage, but the SSD drive does help the computer run a lot better. It enhances the endurance of your computer and the speed, while the hard drive does not do that. It just specifically holds, and that's why it's normally in larger quantities. Like this is a 4 terabyte, while this is a 500 gigabyte. Here are the specifications. They're both about the same size, while they're about because they both fit in the same slot of the desktop and the case, which is usually about 2.5 to 4 inches. Here we go. They're both, one thing that you'll see is specifications, that they're normally both SATA interfaces is one thing that I normally find in them, and then HDD drives are normally running up to 7200 RPM, and the HDD drives, since they do use disks and they have moving parts, while the SSD drives do not have moving parts, they create heat, they make sound, while the SSD drive is silent and it does not create a lot of heat because there are no moving parts within it. But again, the SSD is for endurance and boosting your computer. I personally have an SSD drive of only, I believe, 80 gigabytes, while I have a hard drive of 1 terabyte. The SSD allows me to open things quicker, delete things quicker, install quicker, runs everything a lot smoother with the SSD drive installed, and the HDD just holds everything for me. That is it. Thank you. Bye.